Maths, and we're going to do some quick teaching and some quick learning to get yourself mentally prepared. Now, today we're going to look at a square. We're going to look at its area and its perimeter. Right? Now, the area of a square is the length times the length, and the perimeter of a square is 4 times the length. Right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this table. I'll get my pen. Now, if the square is 1 metre by 1 metre, the area will be 1 metre squared. That's 1 times 1 is 1. And the perimeter will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus another 1, which is actually 4 metres. Right? We've got to make sure we get the units right. For this one here, it's 2 times 2, which is 4 metres squared. Here that's 4 times 2, which is 8 metres squared. And then if we go to 3 times 3 is 9 metres squared for the area. And the perimeter will be 4 times 3, which is 12 metres squared. Alright, now suppose we've got a square which has got a perimeter of 24 metres, alright? So 4 sides add up to 24, so we just divide that by 4. So the length will be 6 metres, right? And we want to find the area. It'll be 6 times 6, which is 36 metres squared. Now, if we have a rectangle with an area of 81 square metres, that must come from a 9 metre square, 9 metre length square. 9 times 9 is 81. And the perimeter will be 4 times 9, which is 36 metres. Right? So area's got to be a metre squared. Perimeter. See, that's perimeter there. Peri for short. Now, we'll flip over. Right, got it all squared up, I hope. We'll look at this diagram, which shows us what to do. If we've got the length, we want to find the perimeter, we just times it by 4 and we get the perimeter. If we've got the length and we want to find the area, we just square it and we get the area. However, if we get the area and we want the length, we just take the square root of the area and we'll get the length. And then we can work out the perimeter. And if we have the perimeter, we want to work out the length, we just divide it by 4 and we get the length. However, if we want to go directly from area to perimeter, we should work out the length first. That's the smart thing to do. So if you find what the area is, take the square root, you find the length, and then times the length by 4, and you get the perimeter. You go this way, from here to here, and then over to there. All right? Now, that's the quick teaching bit. Right. Let's see what you've learned. If the length is 10 metres, what's the area? Think about it. Well, the area will be 100 metres squared. And how did we get that? Length times length. Alright, next question. The length of the square is 8 metres. What's the perimeter? About. Alright, here we go. That's going to be 4 times h, which is 32 metres. Now, here's a tricky question. The perimeter is 24 metres. What's the area? So in your head, you work out the length first. And the length will be, you've got to divide that by 4, be 6 metres. And that's what you work out in your head. And you just go 6 times 6 is 36 metres squared. That's it. See here, you're given the, do that one, 16 metres. What's the area? Right, you've had enough time, divide that by 4, in your head that's going to be 4 metres. 4 times 4 is 16 metres squared. Make sure you've got the units right. Okay, now we're going to go backwards. We've got the area, we want to find the perimeter. Do the intermediate step. What's the square root of 49? Going to be 7. So the length's going to be 7 metres. Because 7 metres times 7 metres is 49 metres squared. Then you multiply that by 4. That's 28 metres. Right? Do the next one. Okay. So, in your head, you take the square root of 25, which is 5. That's 5 metres for the length. Then you multiply it by 4. That's 20 metres. Okay, last thing. 2 verbal questions. I'll put them up here. The perimeter of a square is 80 metres. What's the area? What do you do with the 80? Think about it. Divide by 4. You're going to get 20. 20 times 20, 400. There's not enough space to put the units in. You always got to put the units in. It's going to be 400 metres squared. Okay, next question. The area is 81 metres squared. What's the perimeter? Okay, the square root of 81 is 9, right? So the side length of the square is 9 metres. 4 times 9 is 36. Something's missing. What have we missed? Missed the units. Metres. 36 metres. And we're done. Now you might have to look at this video again. Alright. But it's good practice, good mental practice. You've got to be able to think on your feet. You've got to be able to put relationships in your mind. Be able to work things out. And that's what this video is all about. Working things out. Learning to work things out.